First, I want you to remember that -7/16 you can also write like this. You could put the negative on the 7 in the numerator. Or you could also write this where you have the negative on the 16 in the denominator instead. These three versions are all equivalent. When we're adding with fractions, I'm going to want you to put the negative in the numerator. And then I'll just copy the 5/16. From here, we need to make sure that the denominators are the same. When you're adding or subtracting fractions, the denominator has to be the same. We just drag that across. The denominator remains a 16. Now, we have to add the numerators. So this reads -7 plus 5. So think about your adding rules, your addition rules. If the signs are different, which this is a negative number and this is a positive number, signs are different, we subtract. So think about which is larger in terms of absolute value. Remember, absolute value is distance from 0. So -7's distance from 0 is 7. So the absolute value of -7 is 7. The absolute value of 5 is 5. So which is larger? The 7. So you put the 7 on top, subtract the 5, and you get 2. Then we need to think about, what did we have more of? Did we have more positives or more negatives? We have 7 negatives, or you could think of it as 7 red integer chips. We have only 5 positives, so you could think of this as 5 yellow integer chips. We have more red chips than yellow chips, so the answer is going to be that we have 2 red chips left over, -2. Now we can reduce this by dividing each by 2. -2 and 16 are both even numbers, so we can divide them by 2. -2 divided by 2 is -1. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Now, you could write your answer as -1/8. You could also write your answer as 1 over -8. But most people are going to go ahead and put that negative back in the middle, like in front of the fraction bar, and they'll write their answer like this, -1/8.